college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Ducks offense will start this game off. Sometimes you sense that what the kids call swagger is a false bravado. This dude is nothing but real at wide receiver.
He's got that speed, and you see DBs, they're probably watching him come on the field right now, and they understand.
He's going to take a shot right away. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. The defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Fires it incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Got it past the marker. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Ducks! A great catch and run for 6.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. So Minnesota's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get it. It's a touchdown.
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
The kickoff team is out there, and their #1 job is to make sure one special team's touchdown isn't answered with another one. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the ball is picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, to make in the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver shows motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this rate.
Here's the handoff. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Finds his man. It's Williams. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. The Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Smashes through. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll try it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it, they reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Movement here from the tight end. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Some misdirection with the counter. The Golden Gophers will move the sticks with the 1st down.
You got to wonder if that's a moral victory for this offensive line, because they have not been running the ball well at all game long. But on that short yardage situation, they finally pick it up, and maybe that's going to be the catalyst for them to get this thing going and spark the run game.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll run play action. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. No good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Moore will throw. Back open in the middle. Shakes off the tackler. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's James. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And they got him for the sack. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Pulls it in, it's Casper. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Zings it complete to the right. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. After the short completion, it's now second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
We'll give the defense credit there on third down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a first down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
And they'll just try to kick it out of bounds to make sure that thing doesn't get run back. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking for a huge play. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. coming after him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Sound strategy here to try to punt it away from that return guy. That is just gorgeous. Knocks it out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the Golden Gophers get enough to move the chains.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The run to the right. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a fourth down.
And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Great coverage, great break on the ball, had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. He wants to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously
he hurls one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the 4th quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed over the middle. It's low. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. They want to throw it. Makes the catch. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed him. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And this game is obviously out of hand. Yeah, but I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Oregon. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today, they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet.
Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Moore to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Nubin. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got knocked out.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game, They get the win. On to next week.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
In the dead center of the field as they try to he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Moore will throw. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
So as it turns out, a two-play drive results in a field goal. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. On the move from inside his 5. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the books. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation